This islet was set aside early on as a test site, but it was abandoned when the Blight Tide flooded it. Now that the Blight Tide has subsided, we can use it to test the Sheer Night Nexus.
Ah, que legal. Uma pequena área. Bora lá. Uma ilhota. Não uma ilha, é uma ilhota.
Something's off. The results don't match the expected model.
Que?
Dead beasts. Was someone here? Well, that someone did the work for us. Before we start the test, let's clean the rest of the place.
É uma boa ideia. Bora.
Hey.
Derrote as feras.
No second chance.
A burst of storm. A birth of light.
Ó, louco.
Handman? Tensha Zhuang? Why are you on the islet as well? I thought I cleaned up all the beasts along the way. Turned out I missed a few.
Esqueceu de uma. Estamos aqui para realizar um teste.
Yes. It's a dangerous test, and we need an uninhabited area. This islet is the best option available.
Oh, is there anything I can do to help?
Não.
Could you guard the raft station and tell people to stay away?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Much appreciated. So, are you here for the sword Tianshi Li left behind?
I guess so, but not really. When I was a kid, my mom and dad would bring me here for training. Once the battle was over, I wanted to come and pay my respects. But upon arrival, I didn't get a chance to say anything before the beasts pounced at me. I know you're on urgent business, but can you give me a while? Just a short while, to say a few words.
Tá bom.
Thanks, Emil. Mom, Dad. This crisis taught me something. You are more than my parents. You performed your duty. As Tianshi, it was not only I who needed you, but also many others. Yet I was just a clingy kid who always wished you could be by my side at all times. Sorry. I was really selfish back then. Well, that's it from me.
Você não estava sendo egoísta.
It's only natural for children to miss their parents. You knew they wouldn't reply, yet you kept your message to heart. Always remembering, and never forgetting. That is definitely not selfish.
shouldn't get in the way of your test. No worries. I'll make sure nobody barges into the place.
Test environment is basically stable. Let's head to the platform.
Bora lá. Não, não foi embora. A praga.
Hey.
Não esperava encontrar Li Fan aqui.
He always wanted to be here. When the opportunity came, he took it without hesitation. When Tianshi Li and his wife were around, they'd invite me too. Li Feng barely reached my knees back then. Time really flew past me. The kid's a big boy now.
E uma pessoa compreensiva e prestativa, diga-se de passagem.
Yes, he's just a teen, but he knows far more about duty than many adults. He takes after his parents, dutiful, selfless, and utterly without fear. We can begin, Endman. Careful.
Podemos aumentar ainda mais a produção de energia?
Don't worry. I got it.
Bom, podemos vedar o portal. Vamos começar.
Sure. I'm ready. Is it all right?
Conseguimos?
But I'm still a little...
Endman, Tianshi Zhuang. There's a situation at the Bureau of Swordmancers. We need your assistance.
What's the situation?
The Joint Enfield and Wuling defense system upgrade has encountered an issue during deployment. The Tianshi are unfamiliar with Enfield tech, and there's little they could do about it. I have to stay aboard Zhuang to coordinate the deployment and can't make it to the site. Endman, please work with Tianshi Zhuang and assess the incident.
Of
Tá
course.
bom.
We're heading right over. The rift is in the city. If the defense system upgrade fails or encounters an error, and if the rift could not be closed, the outcomes would be devastating. Endman, we should get there ASAP.
E quanto à fenda?
The reports show that it's not that urgent yet. We should head to the Bureau of Swordmancers while there's still time.
Você também recebeu a notícia?
No, it's from Mifu. She told me that our injured are coming around.
Que bom.
I have to see them.
cuide dos feridos, eu vou cuidar da questão técnica.
But
It's all right. Leave it to me.
all right. Once you're done, meet me at the central laboratory. Before I go, we'll need to do some preliminary data logging.
Claro, te vejo lá.
Okay. See you later.
Tá escondendo coisa. Vamos ver. O que aconteceu, pessoal?
It's the Endman!
Oi.
So sorry about this. It happened during deployment. We don't know why, but we are getting error messages. The engineering module. Something might be wrong with it. I've got my colleagues to help.
Enman, the torque transmission module that reported the error is giving off strange grinding noises. But we couldn't simply fix it because Enfield tech differs from that in Wuling, and we don't want to break anything.
Não se preocupe, deixe-me dar uma olhada.
Never thought we could do that. Interesting.
This energy feedback system. I think I could use it in my own project.
Pronto. Deve estar funcionando agora.
Well, it's working as intended.
Endman, if you have time, would you mind staying for a bit?
Sem tempo, mano.
We got
Não
so
dá.
many questions to ask you.
Talvez da próxima vez. Não posso deixar Tianchi e Zhuang esperando.
Tianxia Zhuang's work does take top priority. Don't let us keep you, Enman. We'll take care of the rest.
That took me quite a while. Gotta hurry to the lab. Tianxia Zhuang should be there already. I hope I didn't keep her waiting for too long.
Instituto de Ciência dos Materiais. Vamos dar TP pra lá.
Another day of beautiful sounds.
Endman, you're here.
Uhum. Ela me disse para encontrá-la no laboratório. Onde ela está?
She left already, in a rush too. She also brought the Shirin and Nexus along.
Ela não me esperou?
I'm not sure. I did, in fact, ask her about you. but she shook her head, said you were too busy with something else. Oh, before she went, she left you a letter. It's upstairs.
A carta. Lê a carta, vai. No andar de... Nossa, meu Deus do céu, o que é isso? Que escadas são essas? Modo de imersão. Ah. Nossa.
I should say something, but even if they regain consciousness, these injuries would probably affect the rest of their lives. How are the patients?
The injured are coming around. Give them some time and they'll be back on their feet. But the young girl, her injuries are grave. It might affect the rest of her life. A tragedy for one so young.
Thank you. I'll take a look.
Conforte a família dos feridos.
Uncle Zhao.
Zhuang, you're here.
I came to see her too.
Good. She just fell asleep. If she knew you came, she'd be very happy. Our girl dreamed of training under you. She wished to fight the Blight Tide on the front lines. But fortune did not smile on her.
I'm sorry, Uncle Zhao. She's a good young lady. Fortune did not smile on me either. And look after yourself. Please, talk to me if you need anything.
It was a great battle. You must be busy too, Zhuang. There's no need to worry about me.
Uncle Zhao.
It's okay. Just go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll get by. Things will get better. They always do.
I should go now. Wonder how things are at the Bureau of Swordmancers. I'll take a look there. Hey.
Bora. O que será que aconteceu com ela? Caso ambas, Zhuang, Fangyi e a menina lá. É que não dá pra ver, né? O modelo não tem nenhum detalhe falando o que aconteceu.
Shame on me. How could I have acted with such selfishness? So many people. So many things. All of them could use your help. This is my responsibility. The duty is mine alone.
Zhuang, the file you wanted is upstairs.
Good. I'll get it signed and archived. Thank you for taking the trip for me.
You're here on your own. Where's Endman?
Oh, the Endman. He's needed elsewhere.
That means you head down there yourself. Are you really sure about this?
Yes. We've upgraded the Sheer Night Nexus. The risks are much lower now. I can do this on my own.
Okay. So, anything else I might assist you with?
That'll be all, Tianshige. Carry on.
Leia os documentos. Que arquitetura infernal. Eu ia ficar muito pé da vida. Leia os documentos. Formulário do consentimento informado para a segurança do teste. Teste de campo para a vedação da fenda com o nexo de Shiranita. Título do Centro de Pesquisa Instituto de Ciência de Materiais de Wuling. Investigadora principal, Fangyi. Investigadores adicionais? Nenhum. Objetivos do teste: avaliação do desempenho do nexo de Shiranita atualizado em uma fenda real, avaliação dos níveis de riscos potenciais, resultantes de colisões de energia e ondas de choque geradas pelo nexus de Shiranita durante o processo de vedação da fenda. Os participantes devem se aproximar o máximo possível da fenda para realizar esse teste e, portanto, ficarão expostos a pulsos poderosos de energia do Aether. Assinatura do pesquisador. Lá vai ela virar cobaia. Se houver algum acidente, a administração de todos os assuntos da cidade de Wuling será entregue à capitã Mifu dos patrulheiros, enquanto os assuntos da academia e do campus serão entregues ao Tianxi Ye Yipu. Eu acho que é assim que pronuncia. Assinatura. Mais um. Ah. Administrator. Quando você ler esta carta, eu já terei partido. Você ajudou a aprimorar o Nexus de Shiranita, e ele não representa mais uma ameaça para Wuling. Mas uma tentativa de vedar a fenda à força teria suas consequências. No entanto, sei com certeza que posso vedar a fenda sozinha. Quanto ao preço, eu devo ser o suficiente. Eu escrevi uma carta concedendo a Ye Yipu e Mifu a autoridade temporária sobre os assuntos da cidade. No fim, Wuling irá resistir e seguir em frente como sempre fez. Houve um tempo em que pensei que nunca mais veria os que partiram, que as memórias permaneceriam como estão, coisas que ficam na nossa mente. Mas você apareceu e os rostos dos que partiram se sobrepuseram às imagens. Memórias foram reacendidas, uma após a outra se repetiram. Lembro-me da sua primeira visita à estação científica. Eu estava no meio da multidão observando você de longe, Tá. Eu tinha esperança de que chegaria o dia em que eu poderia compartilhar minha perspectiva e minhas ideias com você. Quando finalmente tive minha chance, me vi gaguejando e incapaz de formar uma frase coerente. Pensei que você provavelmente se lembraria de mim como uma jovem que simplesmente vivia te evitando por razões desconhecidas. Uma década se passou, só você e eu restamos da multidão de antigamente. Mas você ainda caminha entre nós e me fez sentir que um resquício dos belos tempos permaneceu, em vez de me abandonar completamente. E isso basta. Você é Administrator da Endfield Industries e eu sou a Vice-Rainha de Wuling. Wuling é a minha responsabilidade enquanto seu destino é forçar ainda mais os limites e assumir fardos de muito maior importância. Pedir que você se junte a mim nesta missão é como se eu estivesse te obrigando a assumir minhas responsabilidades, e você já fez muito por Wuling. Então...
Endman, apologies for reneging on my promise. As a leader yourself, I hope you can understand the choice I made. You've helped me repair the Shiranite Nexus. That is already more than enough. I shouldn't ask for anything beyond that. After all, it was my negligence that placed Wuling in danger. The suffering of the people in the city is my responsibility. Witnessing a project spanning more than a decade, fulfilling its purpose. That is the lifetime wish of any Tianshi. On this quest for discovery, one's final stop is often the starting point of another. Becomes my final stop. Then use it as your starting point for our push towards the North Wuling exclusion zone.
Mano...
Zhuang, you're the only one left in the science team. The path will be long and hard.
You're the only one who can be the Viceroy. The completion of Wuling is essential to the Academy. You've got to take on the responsibility.
I'll
I'll take on anything if Wuling's safety is at stake. I know you'll always be there and have my back. That gives me confidence.
Just fulfilling my roles and performing my duties.
You should at least share your problems.
Tenshi Zhuang, are you sure there really isn't anything else I can help you with?
You shouldn't be doing this alone.
I'm always here.
You've arrived. You told me to meet at the lab, but then you got a head start. That's why I decided to beat you to it.
How long have you been waiting here?
Oh, not too long. Just arrived. What about you? Something happened? Why didn't you wait for me?
I can do this on my own.
You're lying. But it's all right. I waited for you, and you're here with me. We do this together.
Que bom que o Endmin chegou a tempo. Você acha doida pronta pra se sacrificar? Ah, vá.
The ether energy is getting more powerful. And this is within the Tianshu pillar array itself.
Esse não é o melhor momento para parar e pensar.
True. Let's try to get
Só bora.
closer to the rift. Completely destroyed, but there are no Sheernite we can use nearby. It would seem that our only way forward is the scroll portal.
Ô louco! Portal pra 10 anos atrás?
Yes. More accurately, it contains impressions that the science station left in my memories. And this is thanks to the proxy. Her power preserved these experiences. Despite the years, none of them have faded. Let's go, Endmin. I'll take you to my experiences 10 years ago.
Bora.
The lab. What should I expect? Which memory fragment will I see this time? Just as I expected. Ether energy has changed this place. The area within the scroll is in chaos. Familiar, yet completely transformed.
Nosso caminho está bloqueado por essas pedras.
The stones don't look like science station building materials. They look like sheernite of the underground array. The two spaces have blended within the scroll. This is my first time seeing it, but the sheernite in here looks inert. But if it's sheernite, we can simply energize it, and I'll be able to move them.
Fácil.
All right, I'm leaving it to you.
Beleza. Sim. Pronto. Pulou por quê?
Endman, the way out has been illustrated by the proxy. The butterfly shall take us to the start of the drawing.
Tá.
Is that the start of the drawing you mentioned?
Yes. Where the drawing starts, changes give birth to opportunities.
É o portal do portal do jogo. Mesma proporção quase. Tá. É pra descer aqui, não é?
I see the portal. It's at the bottom of the column.
Olha só. Tá.
We've arrived.
Quem é aquela? Ué.
Hi, everyone. My name's Fangyi. Young and inexperienced.
HQ said they're sending us a young and gifted Tianxia, but you're even younger than we expected.
You flatter me. My work is hardly worth mentioning.
Nah, don't sell yourself short. You're the youngest Tianxia of HAS. We're really honored to have you here at the science station. So, did you read the papers and reports we sent your way? Your senior has been waiting. She is interested in your views.
Of course I am. How is it?
I've read it quite a few times. Some points are very exciting. But something was tucked between pages 26 and 27. A comparison of eggs laid by short-tailed and long-tailed fowl beasts. I don't know why it's there. I also read your other papers and listed a few questions.
You are too
It was only later that I learned she left it there on purpose. It was a little trick of hers to see if I'd read her data thoroughly.
Tá passando vergonha. Você até pesquisou os erros também.
Stop laughing. The time to reminisce is over. Now it's time to make the final stroke. That's the exit.
So when you visit the underground array, would you enter this place?
Occasionally, whenever I think about the past, I'd enter the scroll. However, I never knew what memories the proxy would show me. Sad or joyful, I'd only know when I see them.